Today is Sunday, and we're bringing to you the live coverage of Masong farms. We are based in Rwanda, in Rugando village, Nyamata. So this video is going to cover the whole farm. It's to be noted that Masong farms is a mixed farm where we deal with crops and animals at the same time on the same piece of land. Right here we have chicken, that's broilers. We have goats, we have pigs, and we have cows. For vegetables and plants, we do have maize, we do have chili, we have some Indian vegetables. So this video will take you all around the farm, and for those who are wishing to begin livestock or crop farming or mixed farming in Rwanda, this will help you out. So right here is the entrance of the farm, and when you get into the farm, the first thing you see is our maize farm. The maize farm covers quite a lot of the portion of land. To be noted, we are occupying 11,500 square meters of land in Rwanda, and all our activities take place in this land. We have been 2 months in operation and everything is moving well. And in total, we have been 4 to 5 months in Rwanda. So this is our maize farm. This maize farm is just to cater for personal consumption, feeding of workers, and so on. I'll take you around the maize farm, then we go to the next stage of our production line. So all this is our maize farm. It's really large, and the good thing is most of our maize is already coming up. As you can see right here, we have our maize coming up, and soon we will be harvesting a couple of them. Some already a little grown more than the others. We are looking to harvest in some months to come. All right here is our chili. Here we have chili. They are still very young plants, about 2 months old, and they are really growing very well. You can see they are already getting the flowers. These are flowers coming out. All this line is made up of chili. All of it is made up of chili, and this is just intended to be sold to local markets. All like the other side, we still have chili. This is a little garden of okra. Right here is a little garden of okra we use for local consumption. Most of these things is to feed the farmers, to feed our farmers to get ready food in the farm, and also for local sales, because we don't want to keep our land fallow for a long time. So these things are important because right now we have not built anything in this space. It's very important that we keep it very busy. All right, this area is the store. This is our storehouse. The storekeeper is not around to open. And our office, the administrative side of the farm. This here right here is 5,000 liter of water storage, which we use only for our chicken production. Now in this place is our chicken house, but right now we sold the chicken already. Right here we sold the chicken already, and so you can see our heap of manure over there. which we sell to people, to farmers who need manure for their crops. And so it is just there now, waiting for people to come in and carry. So we are leaving this place empty for a while, because after this, I'm taking you to our new chicken department, where we will have chicks. Our new chicks just came in a couple of days ago, and we have about 700 chicken there. Right here in this space, in a couple of weeks, in about 2 weeks, we will be having 1,000 chicken in this space. We already sold our first 1,000, and the sales was good. We had less than 1.5% mortality. And let me take you to the new site. These are blocks which we are going to use for construction of our security house, and there's a lot of land. Now we are separating the chicken house. You see the distance between the two chicken houses, because we are doing disease control in the farm. So the distance between the two chicken houses is 18 meters from the first chicken house to the second chicken house. These controls diseases in our farm. You know, we have a lot of animals, and so we must take a lot of precautions on how we control our diseases. Come with me. All right, we are getting right into our chicken house right now. This is the new structure. This structure is not up to 3 weeks old, and the money we got from selling the first chicks, the profit we made is what we used to construct this second building. You just can imagine how much we made from selling 1,000 chicks. All right, let's go. All right, here we are in our second chicken house, and as I told you, we are brooding our second set of chicken, which this time around is 700 chicks, because we have 1,000 on the way, which will be coming in 2 weeks from now, and it will be used for it will be in the first chicken house I showed you before. So here is our second compartment, but chicken is not occupying all the space because we are brooding. So let me take you to the brooder. Welcome to the brooder of the chicken house. These right here are 700 chicks. These are 700 chicks, and you can see we have already water, we have food, we have our charcoal, which is to provide heat for the day-old chicks. So as the weeks go by, we will be expanding. As the weeks go by, we are expanding the space until when they fill the whole building. Of course, this building can take up to 1,000 and 1,200 chicken, but because we have a lot of space in the farm, we prefer to put 700 so that we can be selling every 3 weeks. All right, you know, at the start of the video, I told you about chia seeds. We told you about the Indian vegetables we are cultivating, and one of these things we are cultivating in the farm is chia seeds. If you look all around behind this chicken house, we have chia seeds. Chia seeds in little quantities, because we are not exporting, we are selling locally. So right here, if you don't know what chia seeds is, these are chia seeds. And funny enough, it is growing so well. And in Rwanda, we have been for a couple of weeks without rain, but this week the rains came down and our plants are doing so well. All right, let me take you to the next part of it. All right, this is another part of our land, and right here is the fenugreek plant. The fenugreek is an important plant in the Indian community, and these guys consume this thing a lot. And so, of course, in Rwanda, you will not have a lot of people cultivating this, but we are doing it. We are doing it, and we are catching a lot of markets from cultivating this. You see, we are already getting the things ready, and soon we are harvesting these, and there's ready market for these things everywhere in Rwanda. You should note that there are a lot of Indians and Pakistani in Rwanda, and so this is a great deal for them. They don't have those things over here, just like any other foreigner coming into Rwanda will not have these or his own type of vegetables and crops and so what to cook their food. But now we are solving that problem. This is the essential thing about agriculture. You solve a lot of people's problems when it concerns their nutrition. All right, right here we have the coriander. The coriander is also a very important stuff in the Indian cuisine. And if you look at it right here, you see those are the seeds. The seeds are everywhere. These are them. You see the beautiful reddish flowers, and we have the seeds. Even the leaves are consumable, and so this is what is providing like fast money for the farm, and also saving the stress of most Indians from importing these crops into Rwanda every single time, and it's therefore making life very easy for them in the country. And so all this land you see is made up of Indian vegetables. Everything you see here, everything right down there, right down to the chicken house, is for Indians. And good enough, the population in Rwanda is really increasing, and so their restaurants are demanding this thing on a daily basis. The next part of this video, we are going to our goat department. Our goats are doing so well. We have been 2 months, our goats have been 2 months, and you just want to see how good these goats have been. Now what we did was to buy local goats. This is the goat department. The goat department. The little house over there is for the person taking care of the goats to rest during the day when he doesn't have any job to do. And so this is what a mixed farm is all about. Right now our goats have not come out because it was raining, and of course you know that goats don't eat wet grass. It will cause a little couple of diseases and we'll have some problems coming up. So, and for our goats, we feed them with maize, remains of milled maize, ground maize, and they eat this thing together. They go out, they graze in the morning, they come back in the afternoon, they eat this maize. This maize helps them to grow really fast. Today they have not come out because it was raining a couple of about an hour ago, and the place is still a little wet. That is why they are all in their space right in there. Now I know everybody will say this is not a typical goat house, but of course this is what we have for our goats, and they are doing so well because for the floor we are struggling to control the temperature by putting the dry grass. People in the US and the western part of the world will say they are using hay or something. So let's see what's inside. All right, I will stand outside because I don't really want to get into the goat house. Here we are very conscious of how we get into this animal space, because we don't want to carry diseases from one space to another. As I said earlier, we are controlling our diseases in the farm. So if I get into this place, I cannot get into any other space again, except I take I change my clothes and I change my boots before I can get into especially the chicken house. So these are our goats, and funny enough, these goats were or are local goats. These are local goats, Rwandan goats. We bought them in the local market when we were about to start the farm, and this is how big they are. They have been 2 months in the farm. We bought them when they were still kids, and now they are big. Look at our goats. They are doing so well. They are great. And of course, we will cross them, the females, with the boer goats. We get the boer goats and we cross the females. The goats are everywhere. You cannot see a lot of them because they are right down hidden behind the walls of the house. Right in the farm also we have local chicks. Our local chicks are just free grazing. But they have a place to sleep. And so one of our local chicks has given birth to a couple chicks, about 5 of them, and they are all moving around. There are still some of the local chicks right inside the house. Some of them have gone out to relax, to eat, and this is their space. The space for the local birds. They all stay in here, drink, eat. During the day they go out, they scout for food, and they come back happy. This is another place. This land you see here is made up of cassava only. This land, there is cassava everywhere, which is newly planted, and they are just growing. They are growing. Cassava does not need a lot of water. Cassava can grow under any condition. That is why we decided to cover almost 10 plots of our land with cassava. This is the future of the farm. All these is made up of cassava, and maybe in our next video we are going to look greatly into these cassava plants. For now, you can get a view of a couple of them that are sprouting up. There is one. This another one right here, and so all of this place is covered with cassava. We keep going up, and you keep seeing it. Now a mixed farm is like this. It is not easy to manage because there are a lot of things that demand your care on a daily basis. There are a lot of things that need you to work on a daily basis. You keep spending money, but of course, there is a time when you will start yielding a lot of money. But for now, our backup plan, our supporting system is our broiler chicks, because last time our broiler chicks made 5 weeks in the farm and they went out. And we had a lot of money to even build another chicken house and command the next set of chicks. Right there is our sanitation department. We have a toilet and a bathroom for all the workers because all our workers live in the farm. Check it out. That is our toilet, all tiled inside. This other compartment outside, it's for washing your hands when you leave the toilet. We make sure that we follow the Rwandan rules of sanitation. Of course, Rwanda is a very clean country and we cannot be left behind. We continue with our cassava as we go. Now I'm taking you to the big guys, the guys who don't hurry to grow, but when they grow, they will give you all the money you ever planned for. For now, we're using the chicken to run the farm. You cannot be removing money every time. And so now we are looking at using the chicken to run the farm, and that is what we have been doing for quite a while. You pay workers, you expand, and so on. But these guys we are going to are the big boys. But before that, we still have grazing land for our animals. All animals graze in the farm, the cows, the goats. Sometimes we remove the pigs outside so that they can relax, flex their muscles, chase insects, dig around. Then we take them back, we clean them up with a lot of water, clean their space, and they keep relaxing. Let's get to it. Welcoming you when you come to the part of the pigs is a 5,000 liter tank of water. This is to take care of the pigs and the cows. The cows are still very far away, but we'll still get there. Here is the storehouse for the pigs. Their food is all stored in this place. All their food is stored in here, and every morning, afternoon, and evening we feed our pigs. Since this is an overview video, we will go to details in subsequent videos. Let us see what the pigs are doing this afternoon. One of our pigs are out. This one is out. The guy always comes out of his space. Oh no, this one is a lady. Two are here sleeping. You see them. They are sleeping. They have been eating all afternoon, and it's time to rest. Right here is our pig department. And of course, this right here is a female, and she is doing so well. This pig is just 4 months old. They are not of the same age. These ones are 3 months old. These guys over here are 3 months old, and they are doing so well. They are growing so well, and they eat their food every single time. We feed them like it depends. We depend on them. And for the records, right now we have 8 females and 5 males. Those 5 males will just be there to grow. But our 8 females are making sure that at the end of the year, maybe around October to December, we will have 80 piglets in the farm. These pigs right here, right now, are called the large whites. These are the large white pigs, and by the time I will be doing videos in October, we will be looking at more than 70 piglets coming from our 8 females. We'll be crossing them so that we have some crossbreeds in the farm, and that will encourage our growth so much. Now let's see the other big guys. As we go right up, right here is the space for the cows. I told you our land is really quite big. From the start to the end should be like a kilometer. And so we need to always walk every day, make sure the animals are doing so well, and we keep our hopes high that we have come to Rwanda, a land of peace, a land of cleanliness, a land of a lot of hygiene, a land where all foreigners are welcomed, and we are doing so well. Let me take you right fast to the cows. Right now we have 3 cows, And we are hoping, we have been just 2 months in the farm and all these things are going on. We cannot just be buying and buying. And soon, by July, we should have at least 10 cows. The 10 cows will do us a lot of good. For now, we have 1 male and 1 female. The other one has gone out to eat, and these 2 are still in the farm grazing. By evening, all 3 of them will come to the farm and get their sleep in their own department. So standing right here, you see our whole farm on a zoomed camera, and if I unzoom it, it's a long way to go. Bringing it right near, you will see everything on ground. We have done quite a lot here in Rwanda, and we are still doing a lot. And we hope that in less time we will be able to change narratives about agriculture, because right now we are accepting every visitor who wants to visit and know about any animal, any crop, or about mixed farming. We are open for anybody who is visiting us. So that is it about our video coverage. This time we did an overview of our farm, and next time, every week, we will be bringing you fresh videos of what is happening in the farm, how the animals are growing, and how we are expanding. For now, I'm Desmond. I'm the MD of the farm. You can always contact us if you're coming to Rwanda. If you want to know anything online, anything, get to us and we are ready to help. We are here to build nations, and we cannot do that alone. Thank you.